What I want to see here tonight is, can that look of surprise, there was a look of surprise each time Roxy won, can she wash that away? Does she know that she should be here based on those victories? Does she know that she can compete for the World Championship?
Yeah, I mentioned up Beyond the Bells this week that I thought both of these women thought they could win this championship, but I think Miranda Alize is the one of the two who expects to win. And that could be confidence, it could be hubris. Yeah. We're going to find out before this one's over.
Could be equally as dangerous for Miranda Alize with Roxy, that confidence, as we see a nice takedown there. And we're seeing an evenly contested bout thus far. Neither woman getting an edge. Lenny, what do you see as the key to victory here for either woman?
You know, when you have two women who are very evenly matched and know each other very well, I think it could come down, and Caprice, you would know this better than anybody, who's going to make the first mistake. Yeah. That could completely change the complexion of the match. It could completely change your attack and what you're going to do when you see your opponent give you an opening. So I think it'll be interesting to see if someone takes a chance sooner than you might normally see them take a chance.
I would also say attitude would take a play in this. Whoever was able to keep the mindset and the attitude that they started with and not getting frustrated when their game plan doesn't work, able to keep a cool head. In these championship matches, I believe cool heads prevail.
We're back to live action here. Hammerlock from Miranda Alize. Looking to get out of it, looking to escape Roxy. Roxy has great defensive footwork. That's one thing that stood out in the tournament, using those feet to escape and get her own hammerlock. Likes to go to the bridge here, Lenny.
Great pressure on the elbow as well as the shoulder. Nice angle on the bridge, and could be just a prelude to what we see later on. We've seen Roxy win matches with that Fujiwara armbar.
Had it locked in tight, made Angelina Love, a multi-time champion in many organizations, tap quickly. And loves that bridge, that high angle as she takes the inside of the leg.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
Wow. The way that ankle is turned.
She may have loosened that boot also.
Oh, great balance though right there from the Lucha Baddie. Alize, nice escape.
And you see how the Lucha Baddie was able to keep her poise about her, and didn't get frustrated, stayed in the game, reversed the hold. That's what you need to do.
And a nice counter right back though by Roxy, going right back to the arm, and another quick counter. And we're seeing, again, like we talked about, both these women very evenly matched. And both, there it is, looking for the Fujiwara for a second there.
Went to the crossface right after, and it's Rok-C countered Alize, exchanging front face locks here, exchanging face locks, and neither woman with the advantage.
Caprice, it looks like they both may have the same game plan coming into this one.
Well, you also got the Miranda rights there, the submission move that she's trying to apply as well, and these girls know each other well.
He brought up a great point.
And if you think about one that's going to get aggressive, it would definitely be Miranda, would be the aggressor out of the two.
Nice drop down there. It's Alize, leapfrog and a beauty. Nice standing switch. Then he brought up, is the moment too big for Rok-C? Is it too big for Alize? We're finding out right now that neither woman is fazed by the bright lights here.
Not a little bit, but I think for the first time, Miranda may be questioning what she had in store for her here tonight.
Hip toss, rolls through, nobody home, looking for a hip toss again. A great lucha counter.
Moonsault.
No, the knees, nobody home.
Had it scouted and quickly got out of the way, did Alize right there.
First rope on the inside, bounces up, caught the power of Roxy. But the head scissors, cartwheels out of it.
Another series of great defensive wrestling right there.
That's the head game of Rok-C. Showing you, whoa! That's what I was saying. The aggressor would be Miranda. Now this is to see that this is what Roxy does not need to do.
Yeah, she was wrestling a heck of a match so far. That's going to take out of her championship headspace. Oh, wait a minute, that's press. Color me bad, color me wrong here.
This anger only lasts and wins for a short amount of time. She's going to have to buckle down and wrestle as a champion if she wants to win this thing.
You know what, but maybe in the back of Roxy's mind, she's thinking she has to fire back. You can't let someone like Miranda push you around in there.
I do not disagree with you, Leonard. I don't disagree at all.
Hooks the leg, 1, 2.
As I say, when you do those type of things, you have to reset.
Yeah, I don't think Roxy wants to wrestle an extended period of time in any kind of a street fight situation with Miranda, but I think it was important for Roxy to fight back and show Miranda that she couldn't push Roxy around. Oh man, what a chop.
Staying in the face. What she did there, you're right. She stood up to a bully. She said, you want to go there, I'll go there with you.
But it may have cost her, at least in the short term, as Alize has swung the pendulum, diving into the corner.
Well, this is what I mean when you fight anger, it's going to go to the aggressor's way. And this is what I mean. She's
wow! Some people call it a face wash. Oh, I call it a decapitation and a drop kick for good measure.
Roxy reeling for the first time in this matchup. Nice suplex.
Well, she's reeling because now she's playing Miranda's game.
The leg here, 2. Nice tight cover, great grip. Forces Roxy.
Crowd getting fired up for the 19-year-old here in Philadelphia.
I mean, you can't help but fall in love with this young lady. She just has it, man. She's young. She's trying at all times, and she always is able to withstand the odds and pull out a victory.
Oh, wow. Snatches the hair, the headbutt connects, sends her into the corner.
Roxy?
Charging in, nobody home, and it's Roxy stepping in and through. A great lucha arm drag again. Oh, that time caught.
Yeah.
Went to the well, 1, 2, oh, and biting.
Is she biting her?
Biting the fingers.
Look at that, laughing. Look.
Well, the counter was definitely reminiscent of the 2 years Miranda spent training down in Tijuana and in Mexico. The biting, I'm not exactly sure where she picked that up. That may be the streets.
It's the aggression. It's the aggression that she's using. Yeah, a little street savvy there. And as long as the prodigy fights along with her and fights back in this game style, it's going to be Miranda's match.
Using the shin bone on the nape of the neck of the pituitary gland to put additional pressure in.
What we're going to have by the time this match is over is we're going to see one of these women is going to have what they want, and the other one's going to have the reason they don't.
Yeah, yeah.
Roxy, military crawling along the ropes, but smartly Miranda Alize brings her to the middle too, and Miranda had to know that wasn't going to get the 3, but made her move, made the movement continue to wear her down. That movement creates energy, it costs energy.
She's in so much control right now.
Let's go, Roxy!
And this I don't agree with. I don't agree. Inciting the fans. Hate is a powerful motivator, but
it's the mental game, Rick Amani. It's the mental game that Miranda's choosing to play here to get inside of Roxy's head. What she's basically saying is, I don't care if the crowd cheers for you, I'm going to beat you in front of them.
And going back to her feet. Exchange there.
And Miranda knows every time we've gotten in the ring against one another, I've beaten you. You've never beaten me. You've got to prove something to me here tonight. I already know that I can beat you.
Oh, out to the outside there. And it's Roxy caught by Miranda. Catches her over the rope, the throat across the rope, closing the windpipe, and basement Hurricane Rana.
I've never seen that before, Rick Abani.
Plants her down, hooks the leg, could be it. 2. A little nonchalant for my liking there.
Yeah, it took a little too much time. Literally patting herself on the back was Alize.
That's the type of things that'll get her in trouble. There's little times in a championship match where if you're a champion, that's one thing.
What are you going to do about it?
You haven't won anything yet.
Yeah.
Continuing, though, trying to trash talk, get into the head of the 19-year-old, and a nice counter again, keeping control of the arms.
She's in the head. You can see by her face the expression there.
And let her counter the counter, sending her back down. It's Roxy getting the pressure off by getting a vertical base here, gripping the wrist, looking for the takeover, does. The wrist grip takeover by Roxy.
Oh, there you go.
European uppercut stuns Alize. Ducks the double
there
smash there, plants her down.
Trying to feed off this crowd here in Philadelphia, another uppercut in the corner.
She ripped her leg out from under her.
And going downstairs, that time with the knees. And it's Roxy with the advantage here. The tide has turned in Philadelphia. Roxy looking to make history. Second rope on the inside now. It's Roxy. Oh, death press from the second rope. Hooks the leg this time. 2. And pressing out of it. That looked like it was a desperate kick out.
Yeah.
The way she pushed off Roxy's shoulders.
Roxy is choosing to wrestle with aggression, and that is a great game plan instead of fighting with aggression.
Forearm shots there. Alize staggered, blocks it that time.
Every time it gets into a slugfest, Alize is able to take control.
Yeah.
Looking for the head scissors. Instead,
Nice.
goes for the side Russian leg sweep. Rolling through.
There's the knees.
Got it.
Yeah.
Missed it the first time, got it that time. Is it enough?
2. Oh, just a 2 count there. The rock knees planted in the solar plexus of Miranda Alize.
I'll tell you what, Riccoboni, no matter who wins this match, this women's championship will be in good hands.
Well, I know somebody out in California who's watching very closely tonight that's been with us for this tournament, Chelsea Green.
Absolutely.
Keeping a very close eye on the winner
She
of this
blocked the
matchup.
knee, ripcord,
Oh.
blocked the knee, pulled back with a ripcord knee.
Hook the
Roxy
leg.
could be
2.
out.
Oh!
I gotta blame that on the pin. I got to blame that on the cover.
You know, and that's the 3rd or 4th time we've seen Miranda go for a cover, and it's been a back press.
Yeah.
She's yet to lay her body and all of her weight across the chest and deeply hook those legs.
Right, and you can deeply hook with a back press, but she's not doing it the way that you're supposed to. So it's a little cockiness on that pin, like she already knows she's won it.
Go
be
to
it
sleep.
here.
There you go.
2.
That was a good weight distribution there. Stay in there to wear her down.
2.
Now, here's another game plan where she knows she's not going to get it, but she's wearing her down with it.
2.
Making her kick out.
And each time with a different and sometimes better cover.
Yep.
Sweeping in the arm, hooking the leg. That point of the
Yep. Elbow.
elbow across the jaw.
Not now.
Roxy reeling in the corner here as Alize
That's not a
continues to
goddamn
trash
thing
talk.
that you can do about it, Roxy.
Look at that. Oh!
Across the face.
Roxy!
Charging in. Double boots. Now second rope on the inside.
Ooh.
Alize sends Rok-C down. Headbutt connects.
See ya.
Front face lock.
Ooh.
DDT plants her. And the lights may be turned off here. Cover. 2.
Wow. Tell you what, I call that eyes wide shut.
Going for the submission here, looking for the Miranda rights.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
has it locked. And the hair across the face, under the nose.
Yeah. You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to tap. You have the right to give up. You have the right to keep going. If she moves that knee out, she can pull over to a pin, though. Roxy is not giving up.
Desperately trying to make it to the ropes here.
Trying to swing out the hips, swing out the legs to get to the ropes.
Oh,
Great
great.
positioning. Great positioning by Alize.
Roxy's in trouble.
Now she's dead center, nowhere to go, and being worn out. She's contemplating giving up. She's contemplating tapping.
And look at all the weight of Alize on the back of the neck. Another point of pressure, another point of air prevention. Roxy really has to make a move quickly here if she
She's
needs to get
so
out of it.
close.
Getting to the ropes on Roxy.
That's digging deep. If she would have given up there and went back and watched that tape, she would be so mad that she didn't reach out and do it. Now she's done it. Now look at Miranda. Now Miranda is doubting. All the trash talking is not working now. She's doubting herself.
But has it worn down Roxy enough? Can Miranda Alize hit the one big move to put her name in the history books here? Is it the drive-by? Will it be the Miranda rights again?
I think Roxy may have caught a break rolling out to the floor here as well.
Definitely.
I don't know if it was on purpose, but it certainly is helping the youngster here as they take it to the streets.
Wow. Turn of events here.
And Roxy taking it to the outside. Back in, off the ropes. Roxy with a Lope.
She's turning it up.
There's the first big chance of this match. We said it early on.
Roxy bringing Miranda back into the ring. Looking for her opportunity. Miranda back up though. It's Alize off the ropes. Oh, takes her down with a drop kick.
Both these women showing the heart of champions here, absorbing punishment and continuing to fight back.
And a Lope from Alize. Driving the knee through the chest. And did you see the way Alize landed too against the barricade? We're going to take a
Watch
look at the replay here.
and look at Miranda's knees.
Diving through usually the shoulder, the impact The knee to the chest, the shoulder and the head to the barricade. May have popped out that shoulder. Definitely going to.
You got a 20 count.
Professionals here, look at that. And holding the knee here.
Well, that was a hellacious spill for both these athletes.
Yep. Referee's counting up. He's not stopped. He's on 13 now. Somebody's going to have to get inside the ring.
14 here. 15. 16.
Somebody get up.
Well, somebody get in and win the title.
Get in the ring.
You're a second away from winning the title. Just jump in. Whoa. Whoa. Wow. That would have been a hell of a way to crown the first champion.
Yo, who would you crown?
Right. And head-to-head, locking horns. Miranda Alize, shot to the forehead. And it's Roxy returning fire.
Roxy digging deep.
Oh, man. We talked about it earlier again, Caprice. I don't know if this is the best strategy, though, for Rok-C.
Right. But Roxy, look at the fire.
Unloading on Alize. Shot to the back.
Look at Miranda crumble.
First time we've seen Miranda cover the whole match. Oh, spins her around.
Oh!
She plants her. It's
That's
over.
it right there.
Gotta go for the cover here. We're gonna have a champ.
Why wouldn't you cover? She's waiting.
Oh!
She shouldn't have waited.
Alize was waiting for the perfect opportunity to hit the drive-by, and Rok-C just dimmed her lights.
I tell you what, I believe in Roxy, man. She took everything she had. She knew what was coming and snapped it.
And there we see Miranda Alize's family.
Another double count here.
And here we see Roxy's family. One of their daughters will leave Philadelphia the champion. 1, 2. Just a 2 count there. 2 count there.
Wow.
Oh, wait a minute. Crucifix. 2. Woo. Oh,
Miranda's right.
You have the right to tap out. You have the right to submit. Any movement to counter can be held against you.
Miranda's giving it all she's got. Contemplating tapping again.
The hand.
Dead center. There's the body shift.
And the hips.
She's out.
Yeah, but Roxy's turning towards the center of the ring instead of towards the ropes.
Smart move by Miranda. Smart move to go with
Pin.
the movement.
Good.
Pinning combination.
Oh.
Countered. Countered. Oh, crossface of her own. Crossface of her own.
Nowhere to go.
Oh, Miranda's in trouble here.
She's gonna tap. She's gonna tap. She's gonna tap.
Roxy with it locked in. She sees her destiny in front of her. Counter. 1, 2.
Oh, my goodness, what a match.
Oh.
Wow. Are you kidding me? Again.
And it's Miranda Alize in the corner.
This is what she was looking for, Riccaboni.
Roxy's
Drive by.
Drive-by blocked. Drive-by blocked. Wow. Code Rock.
Stuck. That's it, Riccaboni. I promise you that. New champion. New champion. New champion. Wow.
Elation on the face of Rok-C and her family as Maria Kanellis-Bennett is in the ring with the ROH World Championship.
Wow.
The winner of the Quest for Gold tournament and the Ring of Honor Women's World Champion, Rok-C.
The questions we had have been answered. Was the moment too big? The answer was no.